What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Soul Break. Thanks for stopping by my channel. So, I never knew that I was going to have a pair of Jordan 7s in my collection, but here I have them, and these are the Air Jordan 7s in the Flint colorway. Now, these have been sitting in my room for over a week now, and I was on the fence about these because I'm not like a huge Jordan 7 guy. This is actually my first ever pair of Jordan 7s, but I decided to kind of like put them on feet, and then yeah, that just blew me away, and I finally decided to just keep this in my collection and wear them for personal. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this pair, and as I said, I'm not a big Jordan 7 person. The I know I haven't been in the shoe game for that long, but the only Jordan 7s that I can remember are maybe like the Reflections of a Champion, the Greater China, the Hair 2.0s, and like the Pata collab. And out of all of these recent Jordan 7 releases, I think this is probably the best colorway in recent years, in my opinion. And reason being, well, this is a classic colorway. I wouldn't say it's like an original colorway since like Jordan never wore these during his Bulls career, but it is definitely a classic colorway, a retro that first released in 2006. And B, I mean, this is just a fresh colorway. I'm pretty sure you've seen in my previous videos where I wear I have the Carmine sixes, and I'm really happy with my Carmine sixes. I wear them a lot, and this kind of has like a similar color blocking or style, and I think I dig that. I really like that. Now, so let's just dive right into the shoe. So as the name of the shoe suggests, the colorway is basically the Flint gray as well as white. The upper is constructed predominantly using this like white tumble leather. This is a thin cut of leather, and I wouldn't say it's like the best quality, but I'm not complaining. It is quite smooth and plush, even though it is pretty thin. The pattern of the tumble pattern kind of reminds me of the leather that we've seen on the Jordan 5 Stealth 2.0s recently, but I do think this is a bit smoother compared to that, and I think this has better QC compared to that pair. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with the leather quality. I mean, the QC is pretty much on point. And here on the panels, the side panels, Jordan Brand used this dark charcoal gray nubuck material with the perforated holes. And I know a lot of people have been, kind of like talking poorly about the color of the gray, or at least the shade of the gray. And yeah, I was kind of riding on that bandwagon, but then when I finally saw these in hand, yeah, I was a little disappointed because I've seen photos of the original version where the gray is very light. It's such a subtle tone of gray, and it looks so nice against this entire white upper. But I decided the original colorway is an original colorway. You're never gonna get the OG model that released back in 2006. Obviously, you can pay resale and get them, but I don't know. For me, it doesn't have the same feeling, and I'm happy with this. It took Jordan Brand like 15 years to re-release this model, and if this is like the only kind of like iffy part of the shoe they did, I'm happy with it. I mean, overall, if you look at the entire shoe, it's just a great shoe, and you got to stop like kind of like nitpicking small details and try to look at the forest, the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, you got another side panel here where this gray continues, and I gotta mention this gray nubuck material. I don't know if it's suede, but this material is quite nice. As you can see, as I move my finger across it, you can see some color change, and it is very smooth and plush. It's not stiff or anything like that. I've actually worn these for like a couple hours yesterday, and they were really nice. They required no time to break in, and they're really comfortable. I mean, I'm gonna get into the comfortability, but man, I was so surprised by how comfortable Jordan 7s are. Now you see more of that white tumble leather here on the eye stay area with the lace holes, and then the toe cap is also this kind of gray, dark gray nubuck material, which again is very smooth. It's got a lot of give, and it is gonna crease, but it is what it is. And then here towards the top, you got that like really nicely cushioned, very smooth and plush, shiny gray neoprene material for the tongue with these huge perforated holes. And then you got the white cotton laces factory laced onto the shoe. I know some YouTubers have mentioned that, this lace looks a little thinner or, narrower compared to the original version, but I have no say in that. I mean, I don't know how the original model actually looked in hand, but I'm not complaining. It is pretty nice. And then you also get these nice aglets or these like metal lace tips here. And I think that's a really cool touch. Here you get it. Okay, and then for the tongue, the actual tongue, you got that typical Air Jordan 7 tongue where you got that jagged, like rectangular and triangular like shapes in different shades of like black, dark gray, and light gray. And you got that Jordan branding embroidered in this purple threads. And that purple is so nice. It really pops against that kind of toned down gray and overall like muted tone of the shoe. I think it's a really subtle yet really cool touch that makes the shoe kind of appear more lively, if you get what I mean. And then here towards the ankle area, you got that once again that panel for the ankle. It's the Jordan 7 is different from like the Jordan 5s and the Jordan 6s because you're missing that kind of huge bubble on the ankle area. But when I put these on feet, I noticed that makes a huge difference because it's so much more comfortable. It is very light, and you get less of like a bulky kind of feeling towards the ankle area, and I think that's a really cool move that Jordan brand made. And then here on that gray panel, you got that Jordan Jumpman logo embroidered in purple. Once again, I think that purple is really cool. And then here on the heel counter, you got that tumble white leather once again. And then here on the back side, you got that typical Air Jordan 7 plastic tab with the 23 logo attached to it in purple. And one thing that I've noticed is that, the reason why I'm kind of like satisfied with this model is that a lot of the Jordan number models have like slight differences between the original colorways and the non-retro colorways. For instance, like the Jordan 1s or like the Jordan 3s and the Jordan 5s and the Jordan 4s have like that Nike Air branding on the back. Well, not the Jordan 1s, they have that on the tab, but anyways, some Jordan models have that Nike Air branding on the back, while non-OG colorways have that Jumpman logo on the back. I'm not against Jordan Jumpman logos. It's just that it seems like a lot of people dig the Nike Air branding, kind of that classic feel to it. And I'm not gonna lie, I am a huge fan of that kind of like design. The thing about Jordan 7s is that I might be wrong, but it seems like this kind of like back tab is consistent throughout any like original colorways or even the non-retro colorways. I gotta do my research once again, but I'm pretty sure that's how it is for all Jordan 7s. So yeah, I think I really like that there's no like discrimination or distinction between the, I mean, a lot of people might disagree, but that's just my humble opinion. And on the inside, you got this kind of like, you got this huge piece of neoprene used for the sock liner as well as the tongue. I think this is like a large piece stitched together and then put inside the shoe. So that really kind of it provides a lot of comfort, and it kind of has that glove-like feeling when you put these on feet. And I was really interested to see how this neoprene extends from the back all the way to the front of the shoe towards the toe area. And then for the insole, you got that black insole with the Jordan Jumpman logo. Obviously they have the Jumpman logo there, but never mind that. And then the medial side is basically the same deal. And then for the midsole, you got that Phylon midsole, all done in that crisp white colorway. And then you got that kind of like jagged look, almost like a mountain type of pattern here with the black and a little bit of gray extending from the outsole. And you see that on the back here as well. And I think once again the QC is not too bad. Obviously, you have some glue marks here and there, but they did a pretty consistent job with the paint, and I'm not complaining. I mean, this is a very nicely put together model. And for the outsole is pretty crazy. You got that dark gray outsole once again, and then you got some hits of like purple and white all across through the outsole with the Jordan Jumpman logo on the back foot side. And I gotta say, when I wore these yesterday, I think, Jordan 6s and 7s have really nice traction. I don't know what it is about the circular traction, but it's really nice. It really sticks to the ground, and you don't have any slip. So I don't ball, but I imagine that if you ball in these, it will be pretty nice. It's gonna provide you a lot of grip, and I'm sure you could probably play in these. I mean, even though they have very like little to like not cushioning, I think you could still play in these if you're a Jordan 7 fan anyways. But yeah, that's basically it about the aesthetics. Sizing wise, I mean, I went true to size with these as well, since like I had no problem with the Jordan 6s. And I was surprised as to how comfortable these are. Yeah, and so unless you have like super wide feet, I think true to size would be just fine. But if you do have wider feet, you might want to go at least half a size up, because the toe box area gets slightly narrower towards the tip. So yeah, you might want to go half a size up if you want that extra wiggle room in the toe area. And then comfort wise, again, I was shocked as to how comfortable and light these are. I think these are far more comfortable compared to the Jordan 5s or the Jordan 6s. Obviously, this is a later version of the Jordan line, so I could imagine. But I'm assuming that the tech that went into the three models is basically the same. Let's be honest, there's not that much tech in like retro Jordans. But having said all that, I think the Jordan 7 is still more comfortable compared to the Jordan 6s. For some reason, I don't know. I think I feel less of the board last in the shoe. I'm not sure if these have board last, by the way. Okay, these I don't think these have board last, but there's a piece of like cardboard or something. Anyways, my point is that this is far more comfortable compared to Jordan 6, and it is a lot lighter. And I think, it has a lot to do with the thin cut of the leather, as well as maybe like the lack of the bubbles on both sides. I don't know what it is, but it is really comfortable, and I required no time to like break in or anything like that. It just got on my feet like a pair of gloves. So yeah, wearability wise, so I'm gonna be honest. Like, these days a lot of people are just kind of like wearing Jordan 1s these days, and if I don't think wearing high top Jordan models would be a problem. But I would say that this is a louder shoe compared to like any Jordan 1 model out there. But I have no problem pulling off the Carmine 6s, so this is not a problem for me. What I can say though is that this goes especially well with like overall black outfits. I wore these with like black jogger pants with a black t-shirt yesterday, and man, these shoes popped. I mean, they glowed under the sun, and I mean, these are really, really cool. They have that kind of retro vibe to it, because I don't know what it is, but because of all this, like like the patterns and the jacket patterns and all that. I don't know. I'm at a loss of words. These go really, really nice with like overall black outfits. So if you are planning on copying a pair, I highly recommend that you try them out with like overall black out clothing, and it's not that difficult to pull off. I might actually do another video where I do like a on feet review. So let's just hope that I have time to do that this week. But yeah, I'll definitely kind of check it out. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it for today. I know I kind of rambled on today. I don't know why. I'm just so it's so early in the morning right now, and I'm so excited about this shoe. Can't wait to jump outside with these. again. So yeah, resale rises, there's basically no premium on these. So it's basically just right on retail point. And come on, if you want a pair of Jordan 7s, I highly recommend you try these out. I think I can give it a 10 out of 10, minus maybe like a half a point because of the gray there, but still, it took Jordan Brand 15 years to do this, and I don't know when they're gonna re-release these. And I'm not gonna be that sucker like, say, like 3 to 5 years down the road saying, oh man, I should have copped these like for retail back in yada yada. So yeah, I don't want to do that. So I'm just glad to have this in my collection. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my ramble of a video, and if you enjoyed watching this video, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow. We're really close to that 500 mark, so stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.